Right. Tongue block, blow bend, hole 8. How? Now this ain't a how. Some people might think, well, this is misinformation. Well, let's get this straight. I'm not saying this is exactly how. Now, brown cow, right? So I've got the Bend Trainer app open here so I can see the changes, right? Hole A. A harmonica, hole 8. Yeah, can you hear a popping, a plicking, a plopping? So, from my understanding, now, if somebody comes back to me saying this is like misinformation, then I'm happy to delete the video. The reason why I make a video like this, because clearly I'm not going to impress anybody. I'm not making any money. I'm just sort of showing the process. Now, much like draw, reed, bends, right? Draw reed is on the bottom, okay? Blow reed on the top. When you do a draw bend, okay, instead of, when you do a natural draw moves the bottom reed. But when you do a bend, it does something to the top reed. So the noise is, I think, just the top reed. It goes from this to that, or maybe they both go together. Okay? There's some of that I just took from YouTube, what people say, right? So this is a blow bend, okay? So instead of the noise coming from the blow reed, you start to activate the draw reed. Okay, whether you're going up or down, I don't know, right? This is an A harmonica. It's going from a D flat or C sharp up to a C. C sharp up to a C, or is it down to a C? Blowing down, yeah, sharp down to a C. Don't know. Anyway, right, so looking at the bend trainer, what am I doing? So with my tongue, right, and I don't want to put misinformation out there. I am not saying, look, this is how it's done, but I'm basically in the process of achieving, and I'm hearing and I'm seeing with the app that it's doing it. Right, there's my teeth, like this sort of thing. Got my tongue on the harmonica, and I'm sort of doing this with the front, the very front, right? And what I believe this is doing is it's creating like a slide, which is then going down to, there's more to it than this. It's not just creating a slide, which then goes down to the draw reed, right? That might be a factor, right? But that's not what it's all about, really. But also it creates some sort of pressure going on around here, which then does some stuff, right? Looking at the Bend Trainer app, make sure you get a natural, because you might be sort of almost bending straight away. That's what I mean by natural, just a natural blow. Hole 8. Changes happening. It was happening better a minute ago. See that? Also, and again, I don't want to give misinformation, but this is what I'm trying. It might be a case of, right, get the sound, in your ear. No matter how you get it, get the sound in your ear. Then you become accustomed to hearing what you're aiming for, right? And also, I think there's a big difference between the note that you're aiming for, the sound of that note that you're aiming for, right? There's a big difference between that and tone that you're working towards. Okay, I think there's a big difference. I remember my 4-hole bend on the C, right? I sent it to this guy. He's like top of the range tongue blocker. He's like, yeah, and he would go, you're there. It's a half step bend. It's fine, right? Massive respect to him. I think what he was saying was, what I was sort of saying but not saying was, no, it's not the tone that I want. It's not the tone that I want. But what he was saying, without really explaining properly, was he was simply saying, it's a half step. You're hitting the note that you're supposed to hit. Yeah? Work, keep, you know, he didn't even say it like this. The man's busy, right? But tone comes. Once you've got the note, you then work on tone. Yeah? Tone is like quality. Yeah? Okay? It's like someone who invents things. Well, first of all, they make this really scanty sort of crappy version of what it is. You know, it's not got a box to it. It don't look great. It ain't got no skin on it. But it you know, it's just, and so do you get me? There's a difference between the note, getting the note, and then giving it better tone. Anyway, that's my theory, right? Okay. There you go. See, I'm moving it. The line is moving. What am I doing? Tones on the harp. I'm also, right, whether it's right or wrong, because I just want to achieve the note that I'm going towards, right? Pushing the harp out a little bit. You know, this is extreme now. Yeah. And also my tongue is going a bit like that. It's underneath my top teeth. My top teeth are on the tongue. Oh, my tongue is touching. Now, I don't know what's out there for blow bends. So for now, I'm going to post this on YouTube just in case it might help somebody. I find this stuff extreme. Like, I cannot, right? Like I said, I haven't got it here. I cannot get for now, I cannot get a jaw bend on the whole 6 on a C harmonica. So what it is my aim. I want to get an overblow, right? Alan Wilson's on the road again. I want to get the overblow, right? But I've needed to go, whoa, reality check here. You don't even like blow bend, mate. And what about 6 jaw bend? You haven't even given it any thought. I have never done anything musically with a 6 jaw bend. So my aim is to, when I say master, really work on the 6 jaw bend, really work on it, holding it, attacking it, straight on, inflection, straight 6, and then bend down, you know, hit the 6 bend, unbend, bend, unbend, get it into a lick, find a couple of songs to play it in, and get that. Then right, so see here on this bending app, right? So you've got there's your A. That's this. I'm going off on one now. I'm not even talking about blow bends, but maybe I am a little bit sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe it ties in. There's my 6 draw bend on an A harmonica, right? Well, because I can't do it on a C right now, I need to work my way there. So what's next? Moving towards a C is a B flat, so I can do it. Again, tone gets lost. Yeah, tone is getting a bit lost now, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? B, I've got a B harmonica on a Hohner Special 20. I don't like, right, when I'm training in the bending practice, what I hate doing, I don't think it's good practice, is changing brands or models of harmonica. Models, it might be a bit different because right now I'm on Zydeco 1847, right, classic. So yeah, I haven't, but let's say I had a silver or a noble, then that ain't going to be too far from the tree. But going on to brass, yeah, I'm not against it. I'm not against brass. I'm not against Hohner and all that. What I'm saying though is, personally, I don't want to be jumping around different models and different brands whilst I'm learning to bend. Okay, so I will try and go from. Might have to get myself a B. It's a good excuse to buy a new harmonica in the new year. So I'll go from the A, B flat, maybe the B, or it might just be B flat to the C. Yeah. And I can also, I know the D, obviously, or D flat is even lower, higher in pitch, but I might try them anyway. And yes, all right, I might go and try the brass, because at the end of the day, if I can use the brass to get the sound into my ear, then that might be the way forward. I don't know, because like for instance with the Zydeco's, there was a time when they just stayed in the packet, not the new packet, in the holder, because I struggled to bend on them, for instance. Yeah, it wasn't until I did Tomlin's course that I committed to the C harmonica, and that I was given sort of like a structure, a blues structure to practice daily. Yeah. Before that, I played Zydeco's, played songs on them, you know, songs without bends. There you go. Sorry, right, off topic. So what am I doing? Blow bend. If I can capture this, if I can, you know, kind of give anybody something to do. Hole 8. So I'm sort of pushing the harp out a little bit. And I don't know if jaw, I was just watching Liam Ward do it, but he might be puckering, I don't know. And you can see a miniature jaw lift. See, if I literally do this, you can get a bend. You can start to bend as well. This might be, I remember I remember when I first started playing harmonica, I think Tomlin talks about, you know, helping you to get a bend by doing something like this. Now, I know that's not practical when it comes to actually playing the harmonica, but it can help you to sort of go, that's what, so I'm aiming for a sound a bit like that. So it can sort of help you in that sort of. So you tell me, you look at my jaw, what's changing, and the way I'm doing it might not be practical when it comes to actually playing a song, for instance, but it can help to get some recognition for the note that you get aiming for. See, that was purely my tongue. It was purely my tongue doing this right at the front. I don't know if that's right at the front, almost like this. And it's more like a like this. See that, right? And I am not blowing harder. Let's get that out of the way. I am not blowing harder. That is my tongue doing this, and maybe a slight push on the harmonica to push it away from my teeth. I'm exaggerating a bit there. But I can see the line going up. Bearing in mind now, I've been practicing. When I say practicing, I mean feeling, listening, what is happening, what's happening. So, so bearing in mind, I've been in the mode. Yeah, there you know, practicing quarter notes and eighth notes and triplets. So you're getting into this whole speed thing, and then now it's like. See, sixth draw. See, so there's a difference between getting the note and tone that you want to build on. That's why it's not great to say, I don't sound like him. Why don't my bends or whatever sound like his? How do I get mine to sound like his? Yeah, how do I is a good question. But not to sort of go, mine's no good, it don't sound like his. Well, how long's he been playing for? How much time has he committed his life to? Alan Wilson. I don't know about his journey really. I've just seen a few bits. The man died a lonely death. Now, who wants that? Just to get your name on a record and just to be remembered for this crazy song. It's a great song. Love it. Right? I don't know the bloke. Don't wish him on the dead. He's gone. I'm just sort of saying, right? You can't compare yourself to others. See, I am trying there, right, to get that note without blowing any harder and just to sort of move things. You're talking micro. So when I do this, no, you're talking unseeable, if you know what I mean. You're talking almost unseeable. That, and I'm talking about speed now. Yeah. the speed of it is almost, you're slowing down. No, you're talking. I hope that helps somebody. There, I'm doing it without even moving my face. You tell me whether my face is moving. There, I'm doing something like da, 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 da. It's with the tongue. The tongue is moving. That is the bend. That's the blow bend, right? It's a C. It's on A harmonica, this is. Now I wonder, if anyone's got this far ahead in the video and they're sort of like intrigued, they're still watching it, maybe they're addicted to YouTube or something, I don't know. I wonder if it's the same sort of principle, like I said, or like with other bends on the jaw bends. Will I, like, I don't mean now, I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about maybe in a week's time. Will I find it easier now, or even a week's time, to go to the B flat and do that bend? And then in 3 weeks on a C harmonica, I don't know, you know, is that how it works? I guess that's how it works. The more experience you got on one hole, one bend, you know, you've got some foundations to work upon. I hope this helps. I'm going to share it. Let me know if you think it's misinformation.